Okay guys, today I will be telling you how to develop and setup file for your application. You may be writing a small program or you may be writing a big project. For that project, how to develop and setup file. So that means setup file means what? Suppose this is uTorrent is there. This is a exe file. So you should be able to see that your file, for your file, you should be able to see that file in the programs menu also. Like if I say uTorrent, I can see it. Just like that, using my own icon, I want to create a setup file in Visual Studio, and I should also see that file here also, in the icon, in the programs menu here, and also on the desktop. Okay, so for that I need to develop one setup file. Okay, before developing setup file, I want to write a little bit a better program, where database connectivity program, where connectivity will be there. Instead of writing simple hello world program and creating a setup file, database connectivity program I want to write it. So first of all, let us now so first of all let us go to the access database. First create a small program or small application, and then create a setup file for that. So access database I am doing. In that access database, I want to create one database, location. I want to save the database on the F drive, demo folder I want to save, and I want to give the name to the database as employee database, right? employee.accdb. Okay, this is the path. Okay, and as I am saying, create the database. So database is created in MS Access. Okay, I have to give some name to the database. I have to create a table in that one. So give the table name as EMP. Okay, then right click, design view, go, let the ID be employee ID, EMP ID, and let it be this EMP name. Okay, and the text type. Okay, fine. So just save it. Afterwards again click there and give the name as first name, as it is auto generated, Raghu. Second will be say Kiran. Fourth, third will be Mahesh, anything. Okay, somebody out there. So I have written it. So I saved it, and my database is in the database one table is created. So where is this table? In my computer CF drive demo. In here the table is there. Inside the database the table is there. I am trying to open that table. So the table is here. Okay, so now I will write one database connectivity program connecting to this table. Okay, so I am going to the Visual Studio 2012. Anything you can take it. It's opening. And write one program where OLDB, using OLDB driver, I should write a database connectivity program to the MSSS database. So before that I should know how many providers are there in my laptop for that MSSS database. Whether any providers are there or not, I should know. Okay, for that what you have to do? For that you have to create an UDL file, universal description file we call it. Okay, that I will tell you how to do it. Right, first let us see the provider, then we can write the code. So first of all, open any notepad. Just a minute. Here I am opening new notepad, file new. Okay, and save this notepad as in double quotation you save it, any name dot udl you give it. On the desktop only I will save it. Any name means any name you can give it, any name dot udl. Okay, and just save it on the desktop. Okay, close this file. Okay, the file is here. Double click this file, it will tell you the list of providers. So I want to connect as MSSS database, so I have to say next. Where is the database actually? Right now the database is the database location I have to provide it, right? So database location I have to provide it. So where is the database? In F drive, in F drive demo. Database is there in F drive demo. Here it is there, my database. Okay, so here F drive slash demo slash employee dot accdb. Okay, then I want to check the connection. So connection is succeeded, no problem. Then anything, you just say okay. Now open this notepad. You can see the providers here. This is the provider. This provider you have to provide in the connection path, the OLEDB CNN connection. There you have to provide this path. Okay. If you are using SQL Server, that path you have to provide it. In SQL Server also MDB files will be created. Those you can use it when you are developing a exe file. Right now, for as I am not developing a big application, small application I am developing, I am going for an SS database. Right? Fine. Now let us go with my program now. New project. Small Windows application I will develop. Windows Forms application, path is same, F demo. Right. So it's taking time. Okay, now what I want to do is, this error list window is simply coming. I want to close this error list window. Okay, fine. So now it's loading. Wait, as I am recording side by, so it is loading. It will come now. Wait, just a minute. Okay, so put one button. Okay, then one text boxes, two text boxes, you keep it, 1 2. Then labels I want 1 2. Okay, and at a time increase the fonts for this one. F4 font, you increase, make it bold so that it is visible what is happening on the, you can see. Fine, it's good. Okay, so now here F4, give the name, text property, employee ID. I want to read first row when I click this button. That's what I want to do. You can do any whatever you want, you can do, but little bit for a better program it will be better. Actually, for the exes are developed for the projects. When project is completely developed, right now I don't have projects. Taking a small application with database connectivity, I am doing the program now. Double click here. Okay, so using system.data. Hope you know OLEDB. System.data.OLEDB connection I am giving. So now I have to write the code here. The code is like this: OLEDB connection CNN. OLEDB connection CNN is equal to new OLEDB connection. You have to provide path here, the path which is stored in the UDL file. Right, go here, just copy this thing from here. Control C. Control V. Okay, so put at the rate here so that that error will not come, that slash error and all. You can put it down. Okay, fine. Some mouse. Alright. After this OLDB connection, I should go for command, I think so. OLDB command. OLDB command. CMD is equal to new OLDB. Select star from EMP. So my table name is EMP using that CNN connection. Okay, so you can see my table name is EMP. My computer, F drive, demo, if you see, just open this access database, EMP table, right? So from this table I want to access. Then what I have to do? OLDB data reader, OLDB data reader, DR, then DR OLDB data reader, then CNN, open the connection. After opening the connection, DR is equal to cmd.execute reader. After doing execute reader, dr.read. First move the cursor to the first row, actually it will be on the top of the row. Then in the text box you just display the values. So this small program first I have developed. For that I have developed the setup file, exe file. That's what I want to do it. dr of 0 dot toString, right? Same thing, text box dot to dot text is equal to dr of 1 dot toString, right? So this much programming about database you might be knowing. So I just try to build the application and see the things are working fine or not, any errors are there or not. Let us see. So build succeeded, showing start. First row I should able to see. So first row 1 Raghu. So my program is now ready. First row is Raghu. 1 Raghu. Okay, now my program is ready now. For this I have to develop and setup file. Okay, right now to develop what is actually I want to do deployment. So remember here, deployment is used to create setup project. Setup project is having complete information about the project. In this setup project we have to add all exe files, DLL files, image files, icon files, XML files, report files which are required for developing the setup. Okay, because if supporting files are there, then only I can develop an exe for that file. Otherwise, while executing, it will check the files which is required for its execution. So what and all is required, you have to keep in the setup project. Okay, for this project I have to develop a setup file. Okay, when you are installing setup project, you can give automatically shortcut key files. Okay, for your project you can develop your own icons. Okay, those icons you can display on the desktop and also on the programs menu also, which I was telling earlier. And there is one class, application class. Using that application class, instead of accessing the database from that path, physical path, logically can access it if I keep it in the exe location of my application. Okay, generally if I am developing web application, inside the server will keep on database and all. Right now just a desktop application, Windows application. So but where it is executing, in that folder exe debug folder, I will keep the database now, and I will use application path now. Okay, so let us see if I do like that, the things will work or not. So this database is there, right? Refresh it just. Okay, I open this one now. So close it. Okay, now this database is there now. What I will do, I will say Control X. In Windows application 1 bin debug, here only I will paste it. Okay, when I paste here only, it is there in the application only. Okay, no need to go put the path here. Okay, so when path is not required, I have to use one class which is called application class, which I will be using now, plus application applications dot startup path dot toString, as I will be concatenating to toString, plus now it is there in the application, so slash this slash what is my database name, employee dot accdb. So like this you have to do it, then that's all you have to do it, that's all. So now my while connecting it will check in the application only, and still the things are executing or not, you have to see it by building the unrecognized escape sequence. Okay, fine. So I will go with this one, right? Fine. Now build it again. Okay, now again run it again. It should be able to execute. Yeah, it's working fine. So now I have used application class. So what I want to say is that so when you are installing setup project, you can give automatically shortcut key files on the desktop and the programs with icons attached to it representing this is my application. So without giving from here, without giving physical path, you can logically give the physical path from where you are accessing the application using application class. That's what I was doing, right? So fine. Now I have to just change the test it there also, no? Where in provider also again open it. Now it is not here, it's where it is now, it's C Windows application, somewhere there it is. Okay, so that path I have to give it here to test it, just for my safety I am just checking whether. Okay, so I go here, F drive, demo, Windows application 1, because where the database, there only I have to check. Okay. Debug, here the database is control C. Okay, then click this one, just paste it here, slash employee dot accdb. Now I want to check it. Yes, connection is successful, not a problem. Okay, then after this one, edit with notepad plus plus. So now the path it is showing, the path leave it path, again go here. Still it's showing that only provider. I tested it, again I say next, control V, okay. What is the employee, no? See, the path has changed. Okay, no problem. Now let us create a setup file for this application which I have created now. I want to create a setup file for this application which I have created now, right? So for creating the setup file for this application, okay, go to the Visual Studio 2012 only. I think I don't have that link for setup and deployment file, new project. Okay, in other project types we will find setup and deployment. So I don't have, I didn't added the plugin. What I will do, I will use Visual Studio 2010 I will use. Okay, no problem, anything you can use. Actually I have to add a plugin. When installing Visual Studio 2012 along with the package, it will not come. Sometimes you need to add. In 2015 also you need to add, but in 2010 it will come, I guess. Project, yes, it's there. Okay, if you see another project types, I click the setup and deployment, install shield, Visual Studio install. So setup project I want to create. Setup 1, remember its name is setup 1. Okay, setup 1, you can give any name. Okay, right now I am giving setup 1, right? And in the demo f demo folder only I am creating it. Okay, you say whenever you say like this, immediately 3 folders will be created: application folder, user desktop folder, user programs menu. In application folder, what and all is required for the application. Okay, you have to keep all those things in the application folder. Okay, what and all is required for the application, you have to keep it in the application folder. So what and all things are required for the application, you have to keep it in the application. This application folder is having all project files. This application folder you have to add project.exe, DLL files, XML files, report files, and all anything which is supported, without which it cannot work. You have to add it. Okay, so right click on here, add, first say assembly. So browse, so f demo Windows application 1 setup file I am creating it. Okay, in the setup 1 I am creating it. In demo you go it, Windows application 1 bin debug. So this is required, this is required, this is required, this is also required, database is also required. So what under is required, just add it. It's added, right? Then afterwards icon is also I want to add it, one my own icon file. The desktop one cube is there, that icon I will add it. Desktop, see this icon I want it for my project. So everything I have added. Okay, after adding this one, in the user desktop folder, while creating setup file, what and all icons are required. Okay, what and all icons are required will be stored in the desktop in this folder. That's what in user desktop folder we have to add all project shortcut key files. This folder adding all shortcut key files in the desktop while installing the project. Okay, in the same manner in user programs menu, what will happen, we have to add all project shortcut key files. The user programs menu folder is required. Okay, so here all shortcut files in the programs menu will be installed while developing the setup. So go to the, now what you have to do, first you have to create, go to the exe, right click, create a shortcut for this one. Okay, you created a shortcut, select this one, where is the shortcut, sorry, select this one, say Ctrl X, paste it on the user desktop, paste it. Same thing again you do it, go to the exe, create a shortcut, again select this one, Ctrl X, paste it on the programs menu also. Okay, after doing this one, you have to add icon also for your file, for your application. You have to add icon also. Go here, right click, properties window you go, icon will be there, browse, again say browse. In the application folder only I have added that icon, just select that one icon, say okay. Okay, that much you have to do. Same thing you have to do it for this one file also. Properties window, icon, browse, application folder, that cube icon, say okay. So I have decided icons for in the programs menu here that cube will be seen, and you can see that cube on the desktop also, on your desktop screen also you can see that cube. Now everything is ready, assembly, cube, icons, database, everything is ready. Okay, now I have to create a setup file for my application, right? It is a MS, this is nothing but you are developing an MSI package. Okay, all right. Now say build the solution. it's building it. If a lot of files are there, it will take some time, so server should be strong enough to build a big project somehow. So build succeeded. So now what I have to do, I have to go to the I have to go computer, F drive, demo. Here setup one I have to go. Again setup one, debug. Here you can select any one of them. Setup.exe you say. It is installing now. So while installing, okay, say next. Just like you bring any commercial application, like bring any dongle, next, it will be installed. Vodafone or Airtel application like that on the desktop. Just like that I am doing it now. Say next. So it is installing with the name setup one. If you give some other name, so with some other name it will be installed. With the icons, it will be installed on the programs menu and on the desktop, and also you can see it in the control panel. You can uninstall it also. If you uninstall it, you cannot. You can again, you have to install it. Install, reinstall, both you can do it. Okay. It's taking time. No problem. It will be installed. Taking time. Almost 27 minutes is over of my recording. Fine, it will be installed now. Okay, installation complete. Just close it. So this is the icon which has come, just like uTorrent, VLC media. I am taking this icon. exe file I have developed it, right? Fine. So same application is working now. It has now an exe. So means why I cannot see the code now. Here also can I see that application, that icon? I think I can see that one. See here. And I can show you this program on the control panel also. Programs and features. Windows application 1. Not Windows application 1, it will be setup 1. Okay, don't think Windows application 1. It will be setup 1. See here, it will be there. See here, setup. So I can uninstall it here. Okay. So I'm just uninstalling it. When I uninstall it, you will not find it in the programs menu, and you will also not find it in the desktop. It will be removed. When you install it, it will be found. Okay, and that things will happen. Now after this, what I will do, I will try to publish it. Means I will use click once application, and then on the desktop I will publish it. Okay. So okay, now this is not there, right? So that is gone. Here also it's gone, right? From the control panel also it's gone.